Okay, next up, the induction of a band that the new music called Toronto's Favorite Crazies. And that has to be Max Webster. Introducing Max Webster is the creator of the ongoing history of new music. Please welcome to the stage broadcaster Alan Cross.
Hello. This segment begins with a question. The question is, what is this Max Webster? Wait, hold on, back up. There's a story that begins just after 8 o'clock on Wednesday, September the 7th, 1977. I persuade, me, 15 years old, I persuade my parents to let me go see Rush. My second ever concert is the Farewell to Kings tour. God, I waited for weeks to see this show. I show up nice and early. I sit in my seat. The light goes down at 8 o'clock sharp, and on comes this band. It wasn't Rush. First of all, the singer was wearing a full-length red long john outfit with pink sneakers and a giant big cowboy hat. And the more I looked at him, the more I realized that his arms and legs seemed too long for his body. And he moved like one of those inflatable wavy things that we see outside a car dealership. But I overlooked all that because the band was good. I mean, they were really, really good. I had no idea who they were. At one point, somebody leaned over and they said, the band's called Max Webster. Oh, okay. And during the set, the singer, whose name was Max, obviously, stood at the front of the stage and said, "What is this Max Webster?" And a whole bunch of strange people in costumes came out of the wings and started dancing with this wavy guy with the legs that were too long and the arms that were too long. But that was it. I was hooked. That week, I went out and bought the first two Max Webster albums, the self-titled debut and High Class and Borrowed Shoes. Now, I just want you to imagine, we all know it, imagine the artwork that adorns High Class in Borrowed Shoes. That album, that artwork, is the state of Florida's worst woke nightmare. This was 1977. If Ron DeSantis were to see a copy of High Class and Borrowed Shoes, the man would shit. I bought every single Max Webster album after that. Mutiny Up My Sleeve, A Million Vacations, and then comes Universal Juveniles. Check, check. And it features this song, a duet with Rush, of all people, called Battle Scar. Bust the busters, screw the feeders, make the healers feel the way I feel. God, one of the greatest hard rock songs this country has ever produced. And I can tell you that all those songs on all those Max Webster albums lived on albums in my bedroom and cassettes that blasted out of my '79 Firebird. And I'm going to tell you something, if you look on my iPhone 14 right now, many of these same songs are still there. Now, many years later, I got to work with Kim Mitchell. I was the program director at 102.1 The Edge. Across the hall was Q107. Who was doing afternoons for Q? Kim Mitchell. That was so cool. Remember, my 15-year-old self. What is this Max Webster? It's Kim. And I like to think now that Kim's a friend. So it's a full circle here for me tonight, and I just absolutely love this. Every Max Webster song is a weird journey, and that journey has led us here to Canada's Walk of Fame. It is deserved, it is overdue, and it is absolutely bloody necessary. So, what is this Max Webster? Let me show you.
Check. Check.
1, 2.
Stand by for Max Webster at the Roxy Theater coming up.
Formed in 1972 and helmed by idiosyncratic frontman Kim Mitchell, Toronto's Max Webster rose from hometown favorites to international success.
On top of the pops, it's Max Webster Band.
They released 7 albums, 6 gold certified and 1 platinum, cranking out such hits as Hangover, High Class and Borrowed Shoes, Diamonds, Diamonds, Paradise Skies, A Million Vacations, and Let Go the Line. One of this country's great touring bands, Max Webster played up to 250 dates a year, opening for rock music heavyweights across the world.